Hello students, welcome to Time Online Classes. In this session, we are going to discuss how to solve quant-based reasoning puzzle. Now this is a puzzle with 5 questions given. So let us read the information. 7 persons E to K were born on same date of same month and in a different year among 1949, 1952, 1963, 1971, 1978, 1992 and 1998. They were born on the same date of the same month and in a different year, but not necessarily in the same month. The age of each person is calculated as on the same date and the same month of the year 2019. So now we have to calculate the age as of the 2019. The following information is known about them. So what are the parameters that we have here? The name of the person. We have to match with the year of birth. And of course, the moment we know the year of the birth, we also know the age. So we have to calculate the ages as well. So let us identify what are all the ages of these persons. We do not know which person was born on in which year, but let us calculate the ages. The person who was born in 1949. So as on 2019, so 2019 minus 1949. So what will be the age of this person? If you subtract this would be 70 years. So age of the person who was born in 1949 as on 2019 is 70 years. For the person who born in the year 1952, the age is 67 years. That is 2019 minus 1952. Since we have calculated this, we can also do that. He is 3 years younger, 1949, 1952. So it should be 3 less. You can directly subtract from 2019, or once we calculate age of one person, the rest we can compare with the age of that person. So 2019 and 1963. So this is going to be 56 years. And 1971. So this is going to be 48 years. 1978. 41 years. 2019 minus 1978. 1992. So 2019 minus 1992, 27 years. 1998, that is going to be 21 years. So these are all the ages of the persons. So we have to match the name of the person with the year in which the person has born and the age. So among these three, tell me which one shall we make the base for us to solve the puzzle. See, generally this is kind of a distribution puzzle along with some calculation with numbers. So when we solve the distribution puzzles, we will have several parameters. So it depends on which parameter do we generally make our base to solve the table, how to draw the table. If we are talking about 7 persons A to G, 7 professions, 7 cities, then if you have to match them, none of these 3 parameters have any specific order. The names do not have any specific order. The professions, doctor, engineer, do not have any specific order. City names do not have any specific order. So in that case, generally we go with the names. We will take names as the base, and against the name we try to match the profession and the city. In this case, we have years. Years 1949 occurs before 1952. 1952 is before 1963. So the years, the year of birth, they have a specific order. We cannot write them in any order. So whenever there is a parameter which has a specific order, we shall make that as the base to solve the puzzle. So we write all the years. Against the year, we match the age and the name of the person. Ages, anyway we know. The person born in 1949 is 70 years, 1952 is 67 years, anyway we know. Now we also have to match the names. So what do? We draw a table. In the table, we write the years here along with the age, and we write the names here. So 1949, 1952. So we will make the years as the base. What is the advantage of making years the base? The advantage is that if we come across a statement like 3 persons have born before him. So 3 persons are born before him implies that the person should be born in 1971. So we will be able to easily, very quickly, properly use that kind of statements, before, after kind of statements. We can use very effectively if we make the base, that one as the base, which has a proper sequence. So when we draw the table, we draw the years, we write down all the years. With the help of the clues, against the years, we write the names of the persons. Okay, this is the basic information. The rest of the data is in the other slide. At least one person, so the names are E to K, right? This is the names of the persons are E to K. So they are E, F, G, H, I, J, and K. So these are the names of the person. So we have the information here. So as we have discussed, we shall make the ages, the years of the birth as a base. Okay. Draw this kind of table. Draw this. Years 1949, 1952, 1963, 1971, 1978, 1992, 1998. And these are the years. These are the ages. Ages in years, these are years. Year of birth. Okay, did you draw the table? Okay, now we will fill the information into this table. If there is a requirement of, if we get more than one arrangement, we will draw a second arrangement also. But only when it requires. What is the first information? At least one and at most 2 persons were born before E. Before E. See, look at this. This word before, we can use only if we go by these years. Okay, how many were born before E? At least one. At least means a minimum. Minimum 1 person. And at most 2. Implies that maximum 2 persons. So before E, maybe 1 person is born. Or before E, maybe 2 persons are born. So there are 2 cases. What are the 2 cases? Only 1 person born before E. In that case, E should be taken in 1952. There is only 1 person before E. If there are 2 persons before E, we have to take E in 1963. So there are 2 cases. So let us draw one more arrangement also, so that we don't get confused. Drawing one more arrangement hardly takes any time. Instead of trying to write everything in the same arrangement and leading to any confusion, so make one more arrangement. Okay, we will take E in 1963. Draw these two arrangements in your notebook. At least one, at most two. Minimum there should be one. There can also be two also. So there are two cases to check. Only one person born before E, only two persons born before E. So both of them we have written. Now let us go to the next one. One person was born between K and H. Between K and H, one person is born, but whether K born before H or H born before K, we do not know. So there are two possible cases, but which two we are not sure at this point of time. It may be 1949 and 1963. It may be 1963 and 1978. It may be 1971, 1992. Like that, there are several cases. Similarly, in the second arrangement also, let us call this arrangement 1 and arrangement 2. In arrangement 2 also, there are several cases. So, we are not going to draw so many. Maximum we will limit ourselves to 2. So, if we are not in a position to use it immediately, let us continue with the other statements. We may have to club two statements to use this. The age of neither K nor H is an even number. It is neither K nor H is even number implies that the ages of K and H are odd. They are not even. Now, so we have to take their ages as odd. So where is it possible? In arrangement 1, K and H cannot be taken in these two positions because both are even. They cannot be taken in these two positions because only one of them is odd and the other one is even. Both we need odd. We cannot take them in these two positions because one of them is even. We want both odd. So the only possible place where we can take KH in 41 and 21, where there will be both will be of odd number of years of age. But again, we do not know whether K was born before H or H was born before K. But instead of using this statement straight away and drawing several, when we have clubbed along with this, we have minimized the number of possibilities. It is going to be K or H here, H or K here. In the second arrangement, K and H cannot be taken here and here because one is that we have an even number. They cannot be taken here and here because one of them is even. Both should be odd. We cannot take them here and here. And we can take them here and here. So, even in the second case also, K and H are going to be in these two positions only. Yes? Okay, let us remove all these marks. Okay? Then, so till now we have used the information. The number of persons born before J is same as the number of persons born after F. So the number of persons before J is same as the number of persons after F. So what does this statement mean? This statement means that if we take G at a particular distance from this end, we have to take F at the same distance from the other end. Okay? J1 first from left side, if you take in the first position, from right side, F will be in the first position. Second position, second, third, like that. And they can be interchanged also. So like J is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions from left, and H is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions from right. That is also possible. So it does not mean that J is from the left side and F is from only from from the left side and F is on the right side. They can go beyond each other also. Okay. Now here, so let us see what are all the possible places. In case 1, J cannot be taken here. If you take one of J and F here, the other one should be taken here. That is not possible. So that is read out. 1952 and 1992 is not possible because already E is here. 1963, 1978 is not possible because already here we have KRH. So let us number these positions. If you number them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. According to this statement, J and H should be in 1 and 7 in any order. J may be 1 and F may be 7, or F may be 1, J may be 7. They may be in 2 and 6. They may be in 3 and 5. In case 1 and 7 is not possible because already 7 is occupied. 2 and 6 is not possible because 2 is already occupied. 3 and 5 is not possible because 5 is already occupied. So this case is ruled out. Now look at the second case. 1 and 7 is not possible because 7 is already occupied. 2 and 6, yes, possible because 2 is vacant, 6 is also vacant. 3 and 5, not possible because both are occupied. So we are left with only one possible case. But within this, J may be here, F may be here, or J may be here, F may be here. Remember, this case is already ruled out. Okay, this part is also done. Okay, let us erase all the information that we have used. Have you noted this down? I am going to erase this. Okay, now till now we have used the information. I was born after E was born. Now E is here. I is born after I, after E. After E, all these three positions are filled. So this is the only place where we can take I. So this part also used. Now, who are the people among the persons E, F, G, H, I, J, and K? E's position we already fixed. F going to be here or here, so we almost found the place. H place we found either here or here. I's place we found. J's place is either here or here. And K's position is either here or here. So the remaining person is G, and the remaining position available is this. Now we have to finalize the positions of J, F, K, H, these four. What is the clue that we have? So this is where the little amount of quant calculation, mathematical calculation is coming into picture. The difference of the ages of I and H. Difference means maybe I is elder or younger. The difference between their ages is equal to the age of F. Now let us look at what are the possible. F may be, see there are two cases. F may be, if F is here, F may be 67 years of age. If F is here, F may be 27 years of age. Now, what are the possible ages of I? I's age is 48 years. This is sure. There is no doubt about that. What are the possible ages of H? H could be of 41 years old, or H could be of 21 years old, one of these two. H is 41 or H is 21. So these are the two possible places where we are the possible place for H. If H is here, his age would be 21. If H is here, his age would be 41. If H's age is 41, the difference between these two is 7. So that should be the age of F. But F does not have the possibility of being of 7 years old. So the age of H cannot be 41. It has to be 21. So the age of H has to be 21. So we have to take H here. K is removed. So this is where we take H. So 48 minus 21 is 27. This is the age of F. Now these are the two possible places where we have to take F. If you take F here, the age of F would be 67. But age of F, we already know that it should be 48 minus 21, it should be 27. It cannot be 67. So now F is removed here. So this is the place where we take F. So now this is where the little critical part of this entire puzzle. F has two possible ages. H has two possible ages. The only clue is that the difference between I and H should be equal to F. So we have checked every possibility. Then we came to the conclusion that only when the age of H is 21, this condition can be satisfied. So when H is 41, the age of F should be 7. That anyway is not possible because there is no such age. No one is of 7 years old. So that's how we have eliminated 41 for H. So we were left with only 21. So 48 and 21 are the ages of I and H. Hence the age of F should be 27. It cannot be 67. So when it cannot be 67, we remove F from here. And we have taken F here. And in this process, we also came to know that the age of H should be 21. So we remove H from here and we have written H here. So this is how we got the complete arrangement. Take this down. Again, till here, we feel that there are several possible cases. But the moment we read the last statement, the entire thing is clarified. So don't go on drawing several arrangements. You club the sentences, club the clues, then you will get. And those clues also generally will be in the adjacent positions only. Let us go to the questions. So this is the arrangement that we have. G, J, E, I, G, J, E, I, K, F, H. K, F, H. This is the arrangement that we have. In which year was I born? I was born in 1971. So choice 2 is the answer. What is the sum of the ages of G and H? G is 70 years old and H is 21 years old. So the sum of their ages is 91. Choice 4. Who is the oldest person? Oldest person is G. Correct? Choice 5. Answering the questions hardly takes any time. Once you complete the arrangement, each question takes hardly 1 second or 2 seconds. Which of the following statements is or definitely true? So when or is there, maybe more than one case will be possible. But if you look at the answer choices, there is no such answer choice like more than one of the above. So definitely only one is true. Let us check. H was born in 1988. Yes, correct. H was born in 1988. So choice 1 is the answer. if there is an answer choice like more than one of the above, we have to look at the other choices also. Otherwise, we can mark the answer here and go ahead. So, choice 1. How many persons are younger than J? How many persons are younger than J? J is here. Younger means who was born after him. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them are J's age is 67. All these people are younger than J. 5 people are there who are younger than J. So it's only matter of carefully, coolly draw the information, read the information, draw the table, make up your mind, and if you are practicing the questions thoroughly, understanding the information, drawing the table, and which parameter should be taken as the base, all these things happen within seconds in your mind. So otherwise, these puzzles will not take much time. Choice 3 is the answer. Okay, practice these puzzles. Well, these are all the very, very regular puzzles that you come across. In fact, this model appeared last year in IBPS PO prelims. And with more parameters, when they increase the number of parameters, with the same, like they may also add to the same puzzle, they may also add to professions or cities to make the puzzle little lengthier and give it in the mains. But practicing this will help you in practicing, able to improve your ability to answer those kind of questions as well. Okay, thank you for attending this session. All the best.